Math Unmasked for Unit 8, Lesson 14. Today we were talking about measures of center, different values that we have when we talk about a data that are found in kind of the middle of the data set. Both mean and median are measures of center. So just to remind you, median is a central value of a sorted set of data, and that sorted is really important. You have to put it in order from least to greatest in order to find the median. And then the mean, which is a hypothetical fair share. So I've got a set of homework scores right here. If I was going to find the mean, I would need to first add up all of these scores. So I've got 100. So if I add all of these hundreds up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds. I'm just going to go ahead and make that 600. And then I've got a 90, a 95, and a 0. So if I add all of that together, I would get 785. That's my first step. Then I have to divide 785. I divide my sum by the total number of values I had. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different values in that data set. So if I go ahead and I take my total number of points, and I didn't get the same score on all of those homework assignments, but if I had an equal share would be 87 and 2/9, right? So that's my mean. That is all of them equally distributed. If I was going to find my median, then I would have to order them, or because this is a smaller data set, I might be able to do this. I'm getting rid of the smallest and the greatest, the smallest and the greatest, the smallest and the greatest. I'm going to stop here even though I have 3 values left, because all of the values that I have left are 100. So obviously my median is 100. Now both of these are kind of in the middle of the data set, right? We think of our data set as going from 0 to 100, but most of them are in the 90s or 100. So both of these are in the middle. Sometimes when we are talking about a data set, one of those values better represents this. So if you were the student who got these grades, do you feel like a 100 better represents your grade, or about 87 better represents your grade? And most of us are going to say right now 100 is a better representation, because there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds in our data set. The 95 and the 90 are really close to that 100. And the 0 is an outlier here. There is one data point that's not really like anything else we have. Now that 0 affects our mean or our average significantly, right? Because since we're splitting it up, this score doesn't have any points to share with the other scores. It really brings that mean or average down. So in this situation, I would say that the median is a better representation. Now, whether the mean or the median better represents my situation really depends on the data set, and it also depends on your explanation. What is your justification for picking one value over the other? You know, I talked about the number of scores, how close there was, that there was an outlier. You have to justify your answer. On your homework tonight, which looks like this, we are asking you to predict if the mean is greater than, less than, or about the same, approximately equal to the median, and you have to explain your reasoning. That's going to come in there. It is okay if your prediction doesn't match what you find out, okay? And then it says which one, the mean or the median, better describes a typical value for the following distribution. So you're having to pick and then justify. So for this data set, would it be better the mean or the median, and why? For this one, mean or median, and why? Good luck on your homework.